Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TSLA Tesla. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. I'm not sure what I mean by 30-minute. I do offer an explanation video at that link. Well, a very rough day here for Tesla, especially when you factor in a couple of things. First off, the context from Friday, very, very impressive bounce. And then you factor in the context of the opening 30 minutes today, where the price had actually made a very impressive movement, got all the way up there. But then from there to think that at one point, like I said, during that opening 30 minutes, the price was up at that yellow circle and then ultimately closed all the way down there. Yeah, a whole lot of bearishness showed back up. And the level that I'm going to be watching very closely, and I think a lot of other traders around the market are going to be watching because it's, once again, is showing up as a key level of support right there at about 557, 558. But when you look closely, that was a low from back there on Friday. And then you look at today and basically has found a low right there. So while nothing is guaranteed, my point here is this. It is a more than valid, it's a more than, valid premise to think that, if the price bounces around here and then breaks down through that level, the breaking of that, like I said, call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want, but that break could very well create quite a bit of additional, downside selling pressure, and I think gives it a very legitimate chance to at least go down there and retest the 540 mark. Now, if it gets down to 540, your guess is as good as mine in terms of what it actually wants to do. But like I said, I think that's a very much so a valid and realistic possibility. Like I said, especially if it's a high volume break of that 557-ish area. So like I said, I'll be watching that very closely, and I'm sure a lot of other traders will too. Now, to be fair, maybe the price just all of a sudden starts to bounce back upwards, and at that point, it goes back to the area of resistance I've talked about in plenty of other videos, and that's that purple line there, the 50-period moving average. You can see this has become a pretty stubborn area. There's been times where it's tried to get up through there and hasn't been able to quite do it. So we'll see what happens with it relative to that, these couple of technical areas moving forward. But yeah, definitely not a good start to the new week. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.